Hey, it's SpongeBob. Hello, everyone. I hope you have a good day today. Good time of day. Oh, geez, it's been a while, huh? Hello, everyone. Hello, chat. Oh, it's been like what, like 4-5 months since my last stream. Damn, time flies, huh? My day was pretty good. The Limbus, hi. So yeah, WALPURGIS, huh? Seems pretty good. You know, I've already heard some stuff about the IDs, you know, the bee and the old lady slash goat thing. Whatever Alrune is supposed to be, Alrune. But yeah, we're gonna spend all of our hard-earned currency here. Just gonna do a little bit of something here. Starbucks, what does that even mean? What? Okay. I think this is somewhat... Fuck, no, this is not fine, actually. Wait a minute. I like prepared a little thing and it doesn't work for some reason. If... okay, it looks funny. If I... I'll fix it real quick here. Where is it? Ha! Okay, it's fixed. Now we have Earl King Weno. Very good. I really like this thing I made. Now chat, maybe I'll move you like here. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, it's time to gamble, I suppose. But first we need to know what we are gambling for, right? Shit, wrong button. How do I do this? I don't even play Limbus, everyone. So, my predictions for this WALP were that, in terms of gameplay, Merceau is gonna be kind of mid, because he already has a very good burn ID that is very much aura, and it's pretty good. And he has a busted bleed ID. And so, like, a burn bleed thing, like, I don't know what Merceau is, like, has, what B Salt, I guess, has to offer. Like, I guess he has attack weight and a gun. That's really all I know about him in terms of, like, his advantages against his other two counterparts in the ID department. Russia, I heard she's, like, insane. There's, like, shit ton of attacks. And, Sinclair, I have nothing on him. I don't know anything about him. So yeah. This is the American WALPURGIS. Officially. It's not as high as you'd like. Look, if an ID is cool by itself, like it has aura, then I'm gonna play it. No problem. Like, Burn is my favorite archetype, and Merceau probably has, like, a place in there. Additional attack weight is something that, you know, people do like. And Capo Merceau, like, we already had plenty of time to play with him, so, you know. If there's any audio issues, you can tell me, because all of my settings on OBS are fucked up and evil as of this moment. Maybe I'll lower the chat here. It's not exactly readable, huh? Well, whatever. I don't really care. B-Salt is basically, you can run him if you want, better in fights with a lot of mobs and more defensive. Yeah, as I figured, because of the attack weight, right? So, let's actually look at him, okay? Before we pull anything. So, okay, his main thing is the spores, alright? For every 5 spores, plus 10% damage. So he wants 15. Plus 1 burn count, doesn't matter. Except in MD because of Glimpse of Flames. Really likes burn count. But other than that, it's whatever. And gain 1 bind is like, it doesn't even scale with stacks. I thought it would scale with stacks, and like that way Basalt would be like a bind merchant, which would be pretty good, I think. But I guess not. It's not a niche that he can fulfill. And I think that's like a missed opportunity here. I hope he gets an Eagle-like magic bullet. Yeah, something like can like burst spores, maybe? Something like that. Maybe he has some burst spores. I haven't really I didn't dive into his kit like seriously when I first looked at him. I just assumed that he's probably not gonna be amazing or anything. He's not gonna full-on replace Kappa Salt or Cassetti Salt. Anyway, Spore round. When spent, inflict 2 spore. Other than that, basic ammo. Pierce Fragility once per turn. Pretty good. Coin power, 2 burn, 2 bleed, no count. Yeah. That's all he does, I suppose. Deal 50% minus damage, minus 50% damage against sub-targets. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Just shooting him in the kneecaps, like preemptively. Okay. And so to mitigate that, he gotta have 15 spores, pretty much, just to offset that terrible minus 50. Jesus. I mean, okay, it's attack weight 2, so it's like not like huge or anything like that. It's like a nice bonus on the second target. And still in MD, it's not even gonna matter that much because of how percentage damage works in this game. Like, it's all additive, as far as I know. So even with that minus 50, he's still gonna shred in MD, that's for sure. He does seem like an MD ID, really. He shoots B-Seed. Very icky, no good. True. Only way for him to get pheromones is for spored enemies to die. Yeah, that's why I don't really like him, because he has too many on-kill conditionals. +1 coin power. He like rolls 19. This one rolls what? 16? Okay, that's pretty standard. Clash power +1 from loyalty pheromone. Okay, not very reliable. Unbreakable coins, who cares? Reload germination, what does that do? So he consumes a SP. And he gets max stacks of base and buckshot. And buckshot is max stack 6, inflicts 3 spore. I assume that buckshot pretty much means that he does attack weight. That's pretty much the idea behind this ammo type. 2 burn count and 2 bleed on 3 coins, so negative bleed count. That's cool. Burn count is whatever, because like even 1 burn count is already passable for a burn AD. Field test. This I thought that his skill 2 would be his bread and butter because of the attack weight, but apparently it's not very impressive. Let's just say. Field test, 2 attack weight, 50% for every excess attack weight. 10% damage for 5 spore, max 30, okay. Consume 6 SP, get... Okay, so that... I'm pretty sure in his passives it says somewhere that if he runs out of spore rounds mid-skill, he cancels his fucking skill. Also, holy shit. Lore in IG passives. Anyway, we gotta continue. Very exciting so far. +1, so that's max 3, so that's 6, 12, 18, 24, 28. 28 rolling skill 3 is very good. Though for Valp it's kind of, you know, it is the standard. It's the golden standard, let's say. It's not the average, but it's very good to have that. Everything leads to the mine again. Of course, of course. MD is the only game mode in this fucking game. I always said that. Refraction Railway is a one-time thing and that's it. And if you like wanna farm low turn counts and like min-max that stuff, that's not exactly, you know, something that the game encourages. The only extrinsic motivation that is given by the game to do anything here is given only in excavations, which are easy as shit, and MD, which is also easy as fuck. Railway is only like one-time thing. Little rant here about how the game is fucking stagnating. I do need to make a video on that. I have so many video ideas. I just need to finish that large video essay, really. Alright. Clash power +1. At free loyalty pheromone. Holy shit. So okay, if I understand correctly, he gets loyalty pheromone by killing not even killing, when spore targets die. That's when he gets one loyalty pheromone. And it doesn't fall off, right? It doesn't fall off. He doesn't have any other way of gaining that. So you need to kill 3 enemies. 3 enemies to get +1 attack weight. At which point everyone's pretty much dead in the encounter. Well, not really, because of chain battles, but still. Unbreakable, attack and reload, pretty good. Single target, base, free burn, to bleed. Every single one of them is single target, which like defeats the purpose of attack weight, very good. Minus 50% damage, this coin deals +5 for every loyalty pheromone, what the fuck? This is nothing. Good. On hit without cracking. Target spores at max stack. Deal burn potency x spore stack divided by 10. Okay, so that's gonna be 99. So 100 for brevity's sake. Spore 15. 150. 150 RAV damage maximum. Chest size tier. What? What are you talking about? What is this chat on? Yeah, so 150. That's not very cool. That's like 1.5 Dark Flame. Otis can do that with like her like second use of skill 2. What are we even doing here? And with skill 3, she can do that on multiple enemies, so she's even better than B-Salt in that regard. If everyone has like max burn, which is not exactly realistic in early turns. In regular encounters, that is non-MD. But still, like, I don't know, man. But it does trigger on multiple targets, I guess. Like 2 and 3 if you've killed 3 people. So I guess that's something. Counts as a burn, target loses 1 burn, spore and target expires, and like beautiful burn count and bleed count. So yeah, bleed, he's absolutely ineffectual, and burn, he's serviceable, I suppose. It's like it reminds me of the Soldado Sinclair and Philip Sinclair dilemma. Like who's better? One is better at clean crowds, the other is better at like single target damage, you know. And they both have like different applications and shit. Clear spores so you don't get pheromone. Oh fuck. Actually, what the fuck? That's fucked up. One of the most fertile IDs probably. Who are you? Who are you actually? One of the most germinating IDs. Defense skill. So the defense... Okay, heal 10 HP once per turn. Pretty crazy in solos. Glad it's once per turn, otherwise he would be unstoppable. And that's a 17 roll and evade, pretty much. Also, if he kills like 3 people, he heals 25 on evade. Which is even crazier for solos. So he's like the solo king, really. because of that insane sustain on the evade. Oh, we need to see uptime storage, just some Twitter shit. What? What does that even do? What does that even mean? Okay, passive. Do spore, free spore. Okay. Consume 2 SP. Okay. Yeah, we all know that. The research teams, that's us, examination, has confirmed that even gears that were outcomes of stable, refined extractions may undergo slight mutations depending on the user. No, I won't attribute that to incompleteness. Rather, such changes may even be a process of these gears reaching their own completion, like real ego. Let's label this phenomenon alteration for now. Wait. These gears, okay. Undergo slight mutations depending on the user. Okay, so what are we referring to as gears? Are we referring to the people that got turned into abnormalities, or what? What does that even mean? But like real ego, I guess something is influencing the weapon, because it's like part rifle, part shotgun, or something like that. So that's why it's kind of like alteration. Weird. What are the implications in the lore for that? Ooh. On kill against targets, double the spore count. That doesn't really matter because the spore infliction on this ID is already kind of insane. Since you just, with 2 attack weight, this buckshot inflicts 3 spore on hit. So this skill 2 just inflicts 9 spores. So if you like kill, inflict double the spore for next turn, but your spore infliction is already kind of insane. So like, I guess it's like to, I don't know. It's for this effect, really, for the deal burn potency thing. But it's not like the skill 3 is gonna be always available for that, because in a standard skill rotation, you'll still have more than enough time to stack spores pretty much on every one you want. No, Mask, you didn't miss the pulse. We're just looking at B-Salt for now. Just they wanted to very well, but they couldn't technically change weapon suits, I guess, in a way. Yeah, it's like a retcon, kind of. I think it's good because like Hohenheim also kind of reshaped his lamp weapon into a crossbow, and it was supposed to be like a hammer. And here, this is just like a retroactive change that in WAP Corp they were able to do this kind of thing, apparently. But it's like based on someone's ego. Like someone's character influenced the weapon, pretty much. Be it Mercedes or something else. Because they are like referring to gears, right? So they refer to users. So the user is assuming with Mercedes, right? Such changes may even be a process of these gears reaching their own completion, or like real ego. So gears meaning equipment. So does the equipment has its own ego? Or that means like the human subconscious that the abnormality is drawn from. That part is like the partial ego of the weapon or something or other. It's something to think about, really. It's very interesting. On kill with a base skill, gain spore round. Okay, so just like more spore rounds, cool. Support, ally pierce, decide ally heals HP equal to 10%. What? Okay, so that's 4 burn resonance. Ally pierce base attack skill ant. Said ally heals, but which ally? Wait. The first in the order that has pierce base attack skills? Or does that apply to everyone? But it's only 2 times per encounter. I don't really get it. I think that's something that needs to be tested, really. Pikey, so excited for if you get Ego Alteration potential of Corp remake. Okay, imagine Ego crafting. We craft weapons according to like whatever we want, and it's based on like an abnormality. Imagine. Like damn, that would be insane. For this turn, if all base attack skills equipped on allied slots are pierce skills, otherwise heal 10 SP. Okay, pierce upscale. That's pretty good. The support passive seems really good, but how are you supposed to make a team with like? I guess you can make a burn team that can reliably proc 4 res, and have pierce skills. Anyway, in conclusion, not very exciting, honestly. I really hope that Spore would give stacking bind, like at least free bind, because that would be a very good niche for this identity to have. Just like bind everyone with its attack weight. But unfortunately, I was off with that prediction. Oh well. Magic Bullet plus Gold Rush. The 7th uppercut goes under your chin. Liu shit fuels ref like it's a train. I think Liu Rodion has pierce skills, if I remember correctly. Like, yeah, Liu Rodion can do it. No, she cannot. That's slash. That's not even burn. What am I doing? Ambiotus, I guess. With no, that's not pierce. It's kind of hard to make a burn team with pierce skills. Oh. Oh well. Anyway, we'll do some polls. We'll do like maybe 40, and then we'll read Ryosho. How does that sound? Okay. Pretty sure everyone who wanted to be here is here, so let us begin. Oh, by the way, just to flex my funds, so we got like a little bit less than 200 here, and like 64 pulls here. So there's enough for pity, at the very least. All right, let's go. Already gold, holy shit, wait a minute. Yeah, Singdon also, I think, has spears. Yeah. Anyway. That's gold, but what kind of gold? Wait, where is the gold? I don't see gold. That's fucking Virgilius announcer. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. What are you even doing? Okay, that's not... wow, 50 fret crate, so good. Wow, great. Anyway. I'm in your rose, Dante. I'm in your rose. How many blue tickets? Like 100? Less than 100, actually. Alright, this one will not have anything, but I will hold, and maybe we will wizard something out of here. Ooh, the magic! Is that a 2-star? No way that's a 2-star. It is a 2-star. Yeah, that's why it wasn't glowing. Bah! Bah! Okay, for luck, we're gonna convert some modules. Because probably the Imkeflin is filling up our luck, and our luck reserves need to be refilled. I don't know, that doesn't even make sense, Lamau. What am I... Ooh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, I low-key want... Harmony. Let's say Harmony. I don't think that's ego. Wait! Yes! The predictions! Holy moly! I'm just that goated, I suppose. Damn. Hell yeah. Philip Sinclair upscale. Let's go. Okay. 300 Starlight for that, damn. I always forget that they give Starlight as well. Sheesh. Okay, we do one more 10 pull. Remember, defeating Mephing and Keflin before a pull will in fact guarantee what you want. True, actually. Right, one more 10 pull and we will look at Ryoshu. Wait, what? What the fuck? Excuse me? No way. These are who I think these are. No way. Oh, what? Ah, I got do two dupes of B Salt. Hello. Hi. I really like the Uptide 1 art. Oh, it's so cool. It's very unique, really. I love it. Anyway. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I got 2 of them in one pull. Crazy, honestly. All right. Now, as per WALPURGIS tradition, we are not gonna get Ryoshu in the next 160 pulls. I guarantee that. Anyway, let's look at her kit. So far, what I know is that this skill is kind of fucking insane because of the free tremor bursts. But okay, let's see. So that's 16 rolling. That's fine. Tremor is really easy to stack up, so the conditionals are still very easy. 2 sinking counts, so that's neutral. Bullet Solitude. Okay. That's just like regular bullet. Stories that never cease. Attack weight free. Whereas no coin power, so that's like a 12. Interesting. But it's unclashable, so I guess that's like just free damage. Unfocused volley. Okay. When this skill inflicts Solitude, if the target already has Solitude this turn, or will be inflected with Solitude next turn. Okay. Trigger Tremor Burst instead. Then reduce target's tremors count by 2. Wait. Doesn't that mean just free Tremor Bursts? Because of its next turn? What? This is like a very weird kind of phrasing here. It just means like, bro, you just inflict free Tremor Burst because you got Solitude next turn here. Like at this point. What does Solitude do? Gloom Scales, 10%. Gain 2 sinking count at turn end. Units without the speed. Ooh. Very nice. Apply the units. Low morale, gain +2 sinking, +3 sinking and panic. Yeah, okay, this is very good. Very good panic type. Still not as good as Echoes, obviously. And probably not as good as Blue Sand or whatever the panic type for Ujet Otis is. But it's still pretty solid, yeah. Blossom and Fragrance, that's gonna be 6, 12, 22. Already she seems like the main AD. Because of, what the fuck, like 22 already. Deal for every aroma. Gain 1 stack of this unit takes sinking damage. By 1 to 2 aroma on 3 random allies. Wait. Inflict, and then it applies Paint Aroma to other allies. Alright. Gain 2 Tremor and trigger Tremor Burst on self. Then take Gloom damage equal to sinking on self, and lose all Faint Aroma. Okay, so there's just like an additional activation of sinking pretty much, and a Tremor Burst, okay. This unit is skilled, inflict round between these units' allies. I see. Okay. So you just want to stack that to 30, pretty much, for some additional sinking and stuff. Allies of the enemies. Yeah, I figured. The phrasing is fucked up here. Still sinking neutral. Okay, why is she so crazy? At least this one isn't sinking neutral, so that's cool. Because otherwise she's kind of busted. 4 tremor count as well. Interesting. Full bloom. We got a 6, 12. That's a 23, pretty sure. Still sinking neutral, even on the skill 3. Holy fuck. All of her regular skills are sinking neutral. What is Project Moon even thinking at this point? Effect 4 aroma, 4 sinking, trigger tremor burst, deal gloom damage equal to sinking, so additional sinking activation. Magnificent End. No reuse. Plus 4 damage for every excess attack weight. Plus 1 final power for every 5. Sum of faint aroma on all targets. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's gonna be like what? 19 regularly and 25 unquestionable attack with free attack weight as well. Lose all petals. Okay, wait. Trying to remember faint aroma. No, it's definitely faint aroma on random allies. Okay. Offense level plus 1 for every 10. Can be gained up to 15 stacks per turn. So maximum 15 stacks per turn, pretty much. Okay. Sinking, tremor, burst tremor, sinking. Okay, the big thing here is attack weight and damage, pretty much. Gain 10 petals on evade. And gain 2 fragile and 2 attack power up on evade. Excuse me? Excuse me, why does she get that? Why is she cracked? Like only just looking at the skills, she's already like top 4, top 3 sinking unit. Top 4 maybe. But then we look at passives because that's probably where the juice at. At 1+ bullet solitude, if the enemy has less than 40 SP, minus 40 SP, or staggered at this unit or an ally's attack hand, use Bang Bang as an opposed attack. So it's this one, which spends 2 bullets. At an ally's attack hand is crazy. It's just like if an enemy has sanity, they are permanently just getting banged like all the time. At 0 bullet soldier, use stories that never cease and as an opposed attack against the target and consume 10 SP to reload. So it's this one. So we just like okay. So what's happening here is that Roshu does something, whatever, doesn't matter. Then the enemy is at minus 40 or is staggered, which is even better. And then free allies attack. Oh no, it's once per turn. Okay, I was kind of confused there. I thought it was like unlimited for some reason. I don't know. Let's super up every turn for doing nothing. Yeah, for another insane, you know, thing for solos. Which is great. Okay, and Withering Flower. Gain 1 petal if an enemy takes sinking. That's like all the time. Gain 1 petals equal to faint aroma inflicted every time enemies gain a faint aroma. So that's pretty regularly. Like 6 here. 4 here. 5 here. So yeah. Gain 2 petals every time Tremor Burst is triggered, regardless of the unit. So sinking Tremor. No. At 30+ petals, use Magnificent End against the target with the highest faint aroma stack. Alright. So what I'm seeing here is that Magnificent End, potentially, if you build right, can trigger pretty much on every turn. Why is it 30+? Good question. Why is it 30+? It just should be 30. Weird. But potentially this can just proc infinitely. Because or like every turn. Because, like, how many times, like, enemy takes sinking damage if the enemy didn't have his, like, sinking stack dropped. So let's say that every ally attacks, like, with 2 coins. Let's assume that. So that's gonna be 12 petals just from this line. Then Ryoshu attacks, let's say, with skill 2. So that's 6 petals. That's 18. And then we need 6 tremor bursts as well. And we know that there are, you know, more than 2 coins on most IDs that want to, you know, deal damage. Like, it's going to be 3, sometimes 4. And so getting to 30 petals, like, every single turn is not even, you know. 15 stacks per turn. Okay, I see. That's I see how it is. Okay. I guess Project doesn't want us to have fun. Deal plus faint aroma on the target % damage against staggered targets. Okay, so that's like max 30. If this unit lost 10% plus HP this turn, heal 3% HP and 10 SP. I have this unit. Okay. That's cool. That's like the NetSec 4 regen. This reminds me of that. Whenever I have the fastest speed hits an enemy with a skill that inflicts sinking potency or unique sinking, inflict 2 tremor and trigger tremor burst. Yeah, that's what I was really expecting here. Just like a free tremor burst on Sloth Resonance. Insanity. What the fuck? She still can do up to 4 skills in 1 turn. It's called not making the game a joke enough. Yeah, I suppose. Game is already easy as it is. Okay, so what are her ideal, like, conditions here? So this is once per turn. So let's say her turn, she spends like any of the skills. She does one of the skills. Then someone hits a person and she triggers bang bang. Then she runs out of bullets and gets stories that never sees. And then she, because of 30 plus battles, she uses Mrs. Magnificent End. So it's 4 skills. 3 of them are unopposed. They're free attacks. Just like that. We are reaching commemorative coin Lord Hanlu levels of bullshit. What the fuck? What is this? Should I get Malfast or Drift and Blade Russia for my Poise team? I have Lord Hanlu, Heisha Gregor, and Otis with full of Rep, Heathcliff, and Index Yisang. Get whoever you want. I'm not the guy to speak with about meta. Just get whatever you want, bro. The game is easy as fuck. So yeah, I don't even have a comment against that. This is just like 4, like possibly 4 fucking skills, just like that. This is already by itself is insanity. So, you know, we gotta get her. She's so cool and so, like, honestly, she looks lame. I don't like how she looks. That's because the Auriune like whole thing is not really appealing to me. And like barely fits Ryosha really. But the revolver, on the other hand, is very cool. Because she does like fan the hammer stuff. Yeah, Mao is a stronger unit, but she's not really poise, pretty sure. Mao Faust. She has like poise on her free skill 3-2. But that's about it, as far as I know. Either way, we pull, we do the gamble. Okay, this is gonna be nothing. We're predicting. I'm the oracle here. I know exactly what pulls we have. It's like in Battlecast, you know? There's like a thing that reads your future pulls, and you just kind of predict that. based on that. You have like a whole spreadsheet. And you know what you're gonna pull. Erin is pretty nice slop corp fashion. I guess that's true. I just don't like how it looks on Ryoshu, really. Like, I don't know. But, or really, I think I just don't like the Aurelion suit itself, just by itself. Not even because of Ryoshu. With Ryoshu, okay. So, this ID, acquisition animation, I think it clearly shows the contrast between the kind of cutesy lavender pink cyan, I guess, color scheme, and Ryoshu being like a killer, like red eyes and shit. It clearly clashes against her personality. But at the same time, maybe there's some kind of correlation between like her and Aryuna's theming in general. Can't wait to make my MD run last for like 600 years because I'm running every single unit with unopposed skills. I think that's actually better to do like unopposed skills. I think it's faster. So don't worry about it. Anyway, another green. It's gonna be Ryoshu. Look. It's just that easy. I'm not even worried. Fuck you. That's a third fucking B-salt, okay? Interesting. Very interesting. It doesn't really matter since Ryoshu is good with any weapon. True, true. She is good with every weapon. It's just like I don't like how it looks, like aesthetically. That's all. It's honestly personal preference. B-salt looks much more aura. He looks very good. His fit is very good. Like what is the skill? He's so like aura farming so fucking much in this. Like Jesus Christ. Okay, we do single pulls now, just to get rid of our tickets. Here we go. Literally nothing happens. You can get 30 petals a turn because of a weird interaction with the effect. Probably gonna get patched. Who cares about lore? We need hype moments and aura. Lore is hype. Lore is hype. You learn that fucking count to 9 spoilers. Cover your ears. You learn that Matthias killed his brothers and sisters for that cool ass sword. That's aura. That's straight up aura. He's the betrayer. Because he looks at a cool ass sword and he wants it, and so he kills his fucking friends. Count to 9 spoilers over. We're dipping into the lunacy reserves. Okay. It's gonna be very good if we get Ryoshu in 30 pulls. And after that, it's well, I would like to, you know, preserve my lunacy really. Whatever if it's a rifle or shotgun. War analysis is the most hype. It's kind of what gives the game's longevity for me. True, true. He killed his siblings for the sword of Loki. I don't remember what levitating is actually represents in mythology. Do the paid single pull, you'll get Ryoshu off of it. True, actually. Yeah, I can do a single pull. Yeah. That's Faust. You lied to me. Can we get maybe something here? Another Faust. Damn. Stupid Faust having a field day here. Alright. The mythology is very vague about what kind of weapon it is, but it is Loki's weapon. Alright, I see. Interesting. I gotta read up on that, honestly. We got nothing, but there's gonna be a spook. What? Fa. Not a single Ryoshu in sight, by the way. Not a single one. No, there was one. I kind of blinded it, I think. Yeah. Alright, next pull. Sneaky snitch. What do you mean sneaky snitch? What does that even mean? Anyway. Another one. Another one. Again. Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Jesus Christ, man. As an intermission, let's look at Harmony Sinclair. Why not? So, Harmony Sinclair, he gets 12. 12? I see. Clash power +1 for every bleed plus burn. Okay, so that's pretty much 22 on clashing. Deal more damage based on missing HP on self. Pretty good. Kind of Chicken Sinclair upscale, question mark? Even though his self-burn really doesn't work. But still. Minus 50% damage against sub-targets. I kind of hate this line. Why do you have to do this? It doesn't do anything in MD because it's additive. So it means like if you have a 400% bonus, minus 50% is just gonna give it 350. Doesn't even do anything. But for regular play, that means it's gonna do nothing in terms of damage against sub targets. Like what the fuck? Why would someone even do that? Kim Ji-hoon, please. Always gain 2 rhythm. What is it? Deal +2%. Cool. Offense +1. Pretty good. And this effect expires on turn end. Just straight up. So this pretty much gives like 1.5 fragile and +1 +1 clashing. That's pretty much what I'm reading here. Heal 12 SP for 1+ highest resonance, other LS with the least SP. Max 4 units. If you're running this in burn, pretty easy to just heal like 48 SP, like a net positive for your team. The gist of the story is that one person was made to be immortal to everything but the mistletoe plant. So Loki created a weapon made of it and tricked his brother into stabbing him with it. Ooh! Ooh, okay, it is like a trickery thing. Against brothers and stuff. Okay, yeah. There are some parallels. That's pretty cool. Uh, 2 turns, lose 8 SP, so that's a key that loses SP gradually. Not exclusively a wall thing. Though maybe some he ego has that line somewhere. I'm just not aware of it. To bleed, to burn, whatever. At 10% plus HP, take once per coin. Then reuse this coin 4 times. Alright, let's see. So that's like 16 to 32 HP damage. So this is a 7 coiner, actually. We are looking at Solemn Lament Gaming here. That's a different story, though. That one's about Baldur. Okay, chat. You can, you know, determine the validity of these stories by yourselves. I trust that you're intelligent enough for that. 1 burn, 1 blade, random L against 1 to 3 rhythm. Next turn. Once per coin. Okay, that's good. So he just gives out rhythm to everyone every time he reuses the coin. Pretty good. Okay, so with the coin reuse, we're looking at +2, 14, 20. Yeah, okay. The damage might be crazy. It's kind of expensive, though. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bit expensive. Wrath is fine to source. Lust, it's kind of fine. Sloth is fine if you're running Copper Merceau or some other ID that has Sloth. Like I think Liu Yisang might have Sloth. I don't remember. Pride, Ambiotis, and Envy, Liu, Yisang, and who else? Philip Sinclair. Yeah, so this is a Philip Sinclair upscale. True. Why did I say true to myself? What the fuck? Harmony. I don't care about corrosion, honestly. Like, no. It's 30 sanity for starters. Still has -50. I guess it gains attack weight, so that's cool. That's a 5 attack weight if we have good resonance, which is the case with most burn teams. Base power +2 for cracking, heal 15 SP for 4 other allies. Just straight up without even resonance. Okay. Always gain 2 rhythm, wrath, lust, envy damage up, and 1 fragile. That's like a 10% pretty much to every, well, most skills that are featured in burn teams. That's cool. 10. Then reuse this coin if the sum of HP lost due to this effect is less than 50. 4 times per skill. So what? This is pretty much less? This can potentially roll even less coins than the Viking? Weird. Turn start gain 2 rhythm. That's constant rhythm. Pretty good. This unit heals 5% HP and 5 SP on target kill. Whatever. If this target was killed by Harmony, double the amount. That's pretty good. Because 10% HP is pretty nice. Especially on a kind of damaging eagle like this. Turn end, if this unit lost SP this turn, heal 4 plus sum of burn and bleed on all enemies divided by 10 SP, max 10. Oh. Yeah, this is a huge Philip Sinclair upscale. Holy fuck. It activates twice if it kills something, so it's closer to 20%. Really? Should it activate twice? It doesn't read like it should activate twice. It just should double the amount. Weird. Yeah, it is Philip Claire upscale, yeah, true. Cool. Damage for burn. Very nice. We got 2 pretty decent burn IDs. Well, 3 actually burn IDs for Sinclair. So he can get a lot of use out of this just to pump out damage. Not really necessary for burn, I'd say. And for bleed, like whatever. Who cares? Is there even a good bleed Sinclair? I don't think there is. Either way, let's go gambling. This is the final session. They're talking about the corrosion damage up effect. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, if target was killed, activate the effect above once more. Yeah, okay, that's 20. Yeah, okay, I see. It's like always gain pretty much almost full stack of rhythm. So that's +1 clashing power, so that's pretty good, yeah. And damage up as well. Yeah. Very good. Effectively kind of like free damage up if someone gets killed with Harmony or Corrosion. I think it's gonna be very good for like speedruns and shit. Either way, gambling. We're literally here for gambling. Why are we yapping about egos? No one cares about egos. We got a 2-star. Yay. Very cool. Who clue? You are a very handsome gentleman. Where is Naomi Yosho? I think that's her name from Hook Office. Pretty sure. Yet no bleed count on them. Boys love skincare upscale. True, true. I love Sinclair, honestly. He has some of my favorite IDs. This is not a 4th B-Salt. This is not a 4th B-Salt. I guarantee, okay? If it is, I'm low-key crashing out. Oh, an ego. Let's look at an ego first. Ooh, that's the burn. That's the burn upscale. Let's go. Somehow I didn't have that. Very good. I'm very happy with this pull. And what we got? What? Excuse me. What the actual fuck? What the actual motherfucking fuck? I'm sorry. This is not. Let me drink some water, bro. Okay. Well, at least I have like 150 Merceau shards. So that's cool. That's cool, I guess. Oh boy. Maybe we'll get an answer. Who knows? Oh, gold. We get? We get with gold? Nothing. Another Merceau. What do you mean? What do you mean another Merceau? What the fuck? I'm actually gonna fucking dispense a Merceau at this point. Like, I don't think I even have a Merceau to dispense. Wait a minute. No. No. Maybe the vent one? I don't have a Merceau to dispense. What? Why do I need 260 shards of Merceau? Excuse me. Fucking the French. I hate the French. Hello, the Green Deliverance. How are you doing? Could you rename yourself to the Green Damnation? Thank you. He's a stranger guy. No standard fare. Standard fare only Rodion. That's it. Oh my god, okay. I guess Merceau shards are going straight into the shard into singing machine actually. Because fuck him. Anyway, that's nothing. That's literally. Oh wait, wait, this is good. What do you mean? Chesed, okay. Chesed, look. I love you, man. You're like the envy of every, you know, pretty boy in every fucking Project Moon Discord, you know. You're like the envy of every single girl who simps after you, but man, fuck off. just fuck off, man. Especially because it's your fucking pre meltdown self. Who cares, man? I like Chesed, okay? I do like him, but still, like him stealing, you know, Roshu's spot here. Please don't do that. Second Chesed coming. Shut the fuck up. Another green. What do you mean another green? What? Why? His fucking handler. His fucking handler appeared. Why is she here? Who is she? What do you even do? I don't hear the barks. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh my god. Why? This is 135, by the way. I guess we're going to pity at this point. And you know, I kind of expected that. I half expected that, but still, it would be nice. It would be nice if we actually pulled, you know, everything that we wanted here from you know, not a whatever, man. I don't care at this point. Let's hold like for 2 seconds. Get an ego, sure. We got like a 2-star maybe here. Wow, fell bullet. Wow, I can do my MDs like 5 minutes faster. So good. Damn. Me when I'm faithful and trustworthy, so I can have the courage to protect. Just give me your cheese announcer. I don't. Okay, chat. I don't use announcers. I only have Dante. Like, I have like a shit ton of announcers here. Like half of them. But I only use Dante because I hate how they yap so much. Yeah, for every team I have only Dante. I don't care about announcers. Bro, rocking that Dante. It's kind of funny for like a little bit when they yap constantly, but it gets irritating real fucking quick. No spook this time. This is gonna be nothing. Trust. See? I told you. I'm the great predictor. This, however, I'm gonna rub my hands. I'm gonna rub my hands because they're very cold. That's for luck. I'm gonna spit. I'm not gonna spit actually. I'm not a freak. I'm gonna drink water. Nothing like using every single multiple people announcers and just not hearing the game at all. Real. Equipping like Angela or like the yappiest announcers. I wish I bought that Amiya announcer. I really like Amiya. I really like her announcer. She sounds so sweet. Like every single announcer in Limbus is just like, "Oh, you killed that enemy? Congrats! Yeah. Can you kill 2 more?" And Amiya's like, "Congratulations! Wow, you're so. I'm genuinely happy for you." Like not in condescending way. She's like very supportive. Either way. Another spook. Jesus. Okay. This is not a 5th B-Salt, okay? This is not a 5th B-Salt. If it is, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Regret Faust? Sure, buddy. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Yeah. Very good. Ooh. Okay, everyone, you can go now. You can, you know, I pulled all the IDs I wanted. You can go to another streamer, you know. No gambling is gonna happen right now. We're just gonna talk about some random bullshit that maybe, like, I don't know. Do something like, I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do like an MD run, maybe. Pull further. What do I even pull here? I have every... Huh. Okay, chat. If we were hypothetically to pull 35 more times, you know, which announcer will be better to get? You know, there's Aindu, there's T Corp Temp Special Investigators, you know, there's Jun, there's the bristly guy, you know, there's the smoking guy, you know. Probably some of them are pretty good, you know. Uncle Hang, Lei Hang. Do we even have any Walpurgis identities left to grab at this point? Zhang Ishmael, Hanafuda Ishmael. Ricard is actually very good at Aindu. I don't know who's Uncle Hang. Who is that? I wonder. The detective trio, because they're so annoying. Fuck off. Well, we'll figure it out once we actually pull 35 more, you know? Honestly, in this game, like, what else are you gonna do with your lunacy? Like, let's be real. Next WALP is probably gonna be, like, not even 2 months. Not even 2 months from now on, because I don't trust Kim Ji-hoon at all when it comes to time frames and stuff. You have W Corp announcer? I think I do, yeah. It's an event announcer. Why do you not have that? Okay, that's a green. Maybe Hanafuda Ishmael? 5th B-Salt. Fuck off, man. I have... What do I even spend your shards on, bruh? What do I even do with you? Oh my god. They have the roadmap and there's no way they're fitting all that content in 2 months. Who could say? I think they've expanded their workforce pretty substantially. So I think they could squeeze in like a minor Walpurgis, like 2 identities. I think that's fine. Like without the event, of course. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like bet on it. I'm not gonna bet on that. Okay, last poll. Who are we getting, boys? And girls? And everything in between? Who are we getting? Are we getting a 6 B salt, maybe? Or are we getting an announcer? It seems that Wano is collecting every single B salt in the mirror world. True. Uncle Hang, Lei Hang Gaming. Yeah, I guess Lei Hang. Yeah. There's not really like Ricardo is the only one that really like June kind of chill. But Ricardo is also chill. Jashichun. To be honest, I low-key wanted Shichun Hierarch as an announcer, not regular Shichun. And Wei is kind of like there. Anyway, Lei Hang. What? Oh, well, that's a strange job for me. Wait, why am I saying like I'm British? What the fuck? Lei Hang's the name. Water. I do like my water. Okay. Might wanna equip that, unironically. Okay. So we got the B guy. With B dude. Commence suppression and requested field experimentation. And I didn't read the list. Peak Detective Trio, just motivation to turn off announcer. Nah. Do I read this? I don't think I read this. No. No. I'm not gonna read this. You can read this by yourselves. I wanna play with the new identities. The stream is already like an hour long at this point, and I don't have too much time, so I'm gonna read that in my own time. Wow, 350 Berceau shards. Damn, so good. What is read? Good question. Okay, how do we? No wait. Is it because of the? Do I have? No, I don't have any takeoff tickets. Okay. Something like this. I don't know. I don't think I have enough tickets for this girl over here. My girl. I wonder if we have enough for Uptide 4. I do wonder that. Both of them are good, but no reason to spend like 30 minutes now. The Uptide stores, you mean? Yeah. I'll read them in my own time, yeah. Oh, what's going on? Gee. I think we're gonna do... I don't want to do the event because the event is clearly geared towards the Valp identities. Yeah, no, this is not enough. It's very clearly geared towards Valp identities, and so like it's not a very fair estimation of their power. Because the fight is so rigged, pretty much. Okay, now we have enough. Exclamation grind stream. Let's go. No, never grind exclamation, guys. Always treasure your time. Never play the game. What field should I have here? Doesn't really matter. Okay, so my sinking team now has you. Get the Furcauja here. Okay. We can uptie Harmony, I guess. Just because. Kind of a waste, honestly. But it's whatever. I've spent like half of my Fred for all of this. But it's worth it, surely. Harmony. Okay. The Sinclair also equips Harmony. Here we go. Yeah, the alternatives for his He slot were fucking 9-2 and Lantern, which, like, Lantern is not too bad. But Harmony is much better. It's much better. Finally, a good ego for Sinclair. Wasting resources on wall by these egos is tradition. 9-2? New meme? 9-2. 9-2. Playing Limbus company like KGH intended. Skip battle, win rate, and not even reading the skills marked as extreme priority. True! True, actually. Cool event. Not gonna interact with that. We can go like... we can do like a Counter 9 battle, maybe. Okay, so Merceau and Ryoshu, right? Guess we can do the first Pinky Nurse Fodder. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Insufficient Keflin, who cares? Okay, so let's see. What we go with? What do we go with here? Furcauja here. Red Eyes here. What do we want to bring? We definitely want to bring Merceau. Rushbound Past and Capote. We want to bring maybe... I don't have Hohenheim Greg, funnily enough. I might need him. I might need like a lot of IDs, actually. Because look at my dispenser for Season 7. I have no one. I don't have anyone. What we can do... We can spend 3-star guarantee ticket. That's, I think, a thing that we can do. Just make the gun team. Nah, never. But actually, yeah, probably the gun team would be funny. But for the gun team, we need LCA Otis. And maybe we'll get LCA Otis from the ticket. Who knows? Maybe we'll get LCA Otis. Surely. And surely we're not gonna get Index Dawn because that's the only one I have. Let's go! Wait! What did I say? What did I say? What did I say, bro? Exactly what we need. It's that easy. It's that easy, Chad. Oh, holy shit. Actually insane. But I do need more XP. I'm gonna be broke on Unkeflin, bro. Gonna be broke. I need refills. We'll do like this. I'm gonna be broke. No. What does that mean, John? Manifesting ideas like manifesting ego. Yeah, KGH is actually my uncle. I just kind of call him, you know, behind the scenes, and he just like, oh, I want the gun for OC Otis for my gun team. He's like, yeah, sure, Manhera time. That's what happens. It is what it is. Gun. We do like gun. Kamsa, Sita, Tawata, Shara. That one Ujat NPC is not mentioned here. Even though, you know, she's supposed to be the her representation in this mirror world. But it would be funny if she was just like a lower level goon under Otis's command in this mirror world. It'd be kind of funny. Uncle Whom? Alright. Gun. We got full stops. Just like get whatever. We have Ncorp Yisang as gun. And we got Fell Bullet as well, so we can uptie that if we have enough thread at the end of all this. Sinclair, you have kind of gun, but not really. I'll still pick you, I guess, because of Harmony. Yeah, that's fine. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rodion doesn't have gun. You do have a gun, but it kind of sucks. I guess I'll get you still. Because why not? We're gonna maybe run in gun-centric MD. No gun on Faust. A Cell Sang will be better because of sinking. Ah, Solemn Lament. Yeah, I forgot. But Ncorp is funnier. Ncorp is funnier. I low-key kind of want to uptie this, but at the same time, it's very expensive. Pirate Greg is not even anything on my account. Unfortunate. But honestly, this is like enough. We can get like Queen of Hatred is gun enough. She does lasers. I think that counts. We'll get food sack here actually. She Faust, I guess. I don't know. What else? Rodion doesn't have a gun ID. That's crazy. Like, why isn't LCCB... Like, why don't you have, like, a pistol or something, bro? What is wrong with you? Are our brains shrinking? Bow is pretty much a gun. Yeah, true. Okay. I think this is a good enough team, right? This is good enough against Pinky Nurse Father. Fairly. Let's go. Okay, you two. You. You're kind of not even gun, but at the same time, whatever. And the others are gonna be very useless. Like, it's gonna be very embarrassing if I lose like a couple of sinners, and the others are just gonna be low 0 fodder, and I'm just gonna lose. It's gonna be very, very funny. In terms of egos, are we ready? Yeah. Get something like this. Low-key Dimension Shredder might be better. Does it even work if you don't have charge? I mean, you still get charged because of the negative status effects thing. I guess it's better in that case. Though the Arknight's ego is much better in terms of synergy because it's boys. We're not pussies. This is good. Arisak here. Get that. Paphos, Ebony. Yeah, this is fine. Yo, it doesn't even matter. Don't even matter. Don't even joke, lad. No to remain oneself. Nah, we're not pussies. Anyway, let's go. Let's do the testing, the actual testing. Because this pussy ass testing that people do, like, oh, they go to like count to 6 or some shit, or they do that in MD. No, we're doing it against actual content that's available in this video game. Anyway, just do like something. So that sinking is gonna be huge, actually. It's actually gonna be huge against Xiaomi Yoru. Oh, this kind of sucks. So we just hope that it's good, I guess. What's Infinity Lust? Okay, just to not get confused here. So it's probably gonna be better to do this. How do I play you? What do you even do? You're probably gonna kill my entire team, honestly. Oh, and you fucking target the whatever. Because you're kind of an asshole. I'm sorry, bro doesn't know how to play the game. Bro already forgot how to fight this boss. True. It is true, yeah. You probably win this, surely. We just need to get sanity. We just need to get sanity, that's all. Doesn't even do anything. Just shoot. It's fine. It's probably better for wait, what's the order here? Yeah, no, that's not working out. This is how you're supposed to fight. Yeah, I did forget how to fucking fight this thing. Calling Xiaomi Yoru a thing is kind of crazy. Okay, this is better, right? Yeah, this is better, surely. Crazy Clash lose, by the way, or that was Clash of win. I don't think I saw that. I may be stupid. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, spores. The bind is gonna be crazy, actually. Ow. Well, she's slash resistant, so it doesn't matter. Why did you lose with the headshot, bro? What are you doing? Chat, I might be unironically washed at this game. I'm sorry. You low-key can beat that hooligan with this team. True. Actually. Wow. Damn. Bro uses his fell bullet. Everyone's losing. Damn. Crazy, actually. I'm getting kind of cooked here, chat. I need help. Help! Help me! Oh my god, bro. Do you die? You get unstaggered. At the very least. Alright then. Yeah, that's something we need to win. Death Edge. I mean, surely you can tank this since you're slash ineffective. Yeah, surely. Is it because you... I'm fine, I guess, with triple slash hitting Ryoshu, because she's gonna unstagger anyway. Brother is 2 bind. Crazy. I mean, I guess. Then you do like this maybe. And this does nothing. Really. I guess Ujetolis is just getting staggered at this point. Maybe even killed. It's kind of fucked up and evil, and I don't really want that to happen. You're a new player, you were recommended an ammo team. Bro uses his strategy? True. Just press win rate. True, actually. Yeah, it's better. I'm dumb. I may be stupid actually. Wait. I may be actually retarded. And that's an insult to retarded people. Oh my god. I'm such a fraud. Oh, that's Otis down. Almost. Look, the defense worked out. Look. It was actually worth it. It was worth waiting for eventually. Bye, Otis. I think you die. Yeah. Why did you await that? I don't know. I used my strategy. What do you want me to do? Okay, you know what? You know what? Maybe using a meme team against a boss is not exactly the best idea. I'm gonna look at my analytics and just see like minus like 10 subscribers from that from that fight alone. Let's just do the event. Let's just do the event. It's fine. It's whatever. Look, it's the ammo team. Look, it's fine. We're gonna do the funny. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do yet. We're gonna do full stops. No one else. Loki full stop duo might be kind of bad here. Or we ball? Or we ball. No. Of course we ball. Should we invest in Wena stocks? No, shut the fuck up. Lehing fraud. Fucking almost died to Lucio. Can I get 7 number 3 bolts? Number 3 bolts. Bingo, I'll be right there. I'm not in the mood to actually do serious voice acting here. You just need Ish. He has 2 attack power down on skill 2. Which Ish? Ish. Quick lollygagging, get cracking lass. We're swamped here. Behold hither, I have espied a combination of cracks that much resembles a fixer's sigil. Oh, that's right enough, you little... Huh? You just weave out of my smack? My parents have become far too predictable. Brother. About 2 days have passed since we wrapped up Operation Spider-Pyre. The LCE department was still recovering from the aftermath of the assault, and we were assisting where we could with the restoration efforts. Though I wasn't sure what exactly we were doing here with the facility management team. By the way, chat, hydrate yourself or something or other. Where's my Gamba that I was promised 3,000 years ago? I already got everything. Don't worry about it. I hardly expected to see you again so soon after that. Some farewell that was. Well, it can't be helped that the entire facility management team is currently on PTO. We've been loaned some LCCA personnel for the repair project, so let us make do with them. I'm surprised they haven't all been dragged back to office already, with everything that's happened. PTO is their right, and therefore must be honored. You can't just cancel their time off after signing and approving their requests. Then why don't we just wait till they get back from their vacays? Come on, we were busting our butts out there just a few days ago. How about giving us some time off too? Not with multiple containment units all busted wide open. There's no telling when the abnormalities produced to their 08 forms will return, you understand? How much time has passed between Canto 9 and WALPURGIS, I wonder? Because, do we know how much time does it take for abnormalities to respawn from their eggs? Should we face such a case without the containment units ready to operate, the entities will be wreaking havoc on their facility yet again, and we'll all be dragged back to work, like it or not. I would much rather not deal with another containment breach incident so soon, especially when it's almost certain they will be laying waste to the boxes of snacks we've prepared specifically for your return. How many boxes have you got? 3. All of them 48 by 38 by 34 centimeters in dimension, the largest standard size box we have. We're in. Oi, who do you think you are to tell us what to do? It said 2 days. When was that said? I don't remember. Still, there was no point in arguing with Hohenheim when he was right. No need to needlessly drag out restoring the facility and let those abnormalities loose again. Besides, Gregor was still down for the count. Alrighty, boys and girls, I got you some cool drinks, so take a quick breather. You're full of beans today, aren't you? Hey, what's not to like? You got snacks I've never even laid my eyes on before. Oh, and come here, look at this. Ta-da! Look what I found, everyone. Rhoda declared as she triumphantly held up a small can. Well, cheers. What is that? I don't think I've seen that before either. Seriously? You never had one of these when you were little? Oh, wait, do they not sell this stuff in the nests? Huh? Oh, I know this. Before the flashback. Okay. I probably missed that. About 2 days have passed. No, but like, yeah, okay, you did answer my question. Yeah, 2 days passed between the WALPURGIS and the Country 9. But do we know about the eggs? How long is their respawn timer? I wonder. Okay. There's no telling when the abnormality reduced to their 08 forms to return, you understand. So, it's probably random. Because since LCE has a lot of abnormalities, and they probably tested on them and, you know, defeated them countless times, the timer is pretty much random. It's fair to say. To be honest, I'm just assuming they hatch when the plot demands. True. Oh, I know this. It's that shaky then drinky thing, isn't it? Yeah, I knew you'd recognize this, Heath. You're like bloody shelter townies, you know that? Right, take a gander at this. You know, that can's gonna blow up in your face if you keep shaking it like that. I know what I'm doing, Bodie. Look, uncap this thing and try sip. Eh? It's turned into jelly. Heathcliff moved from sinner to sinner, confidently handing them each a can of well-shaken drinks. Maybe even well-cheered drinks? Oh my god, kill me. And the sinners all responded with varying degrees of astonishment, some of them even giving the can a double take. This is condensation of carbonation itself, a structure compressed into pudding-like forms. Wowzers! It's like they took the juice of a fruit and tapped it into tiny bubbles. Bubbles. It's slightly too sweet, but it's tasty. I'm running out of speech fuel. My tongue is getting tired. Ugh. Now this is what I'm talking about. Say, where'd you get these? I couldn't get my hands on this stuff recently. As we researchers are all rather positively obsessed with new technology, that fixation translates quite directly to addiction to unique products like these. The pleasant flavor gives us a nice extra dose of motivation, of course, sometimes enough to store them in expensive stasis preservation boxes, just in case we end up craving them in the future. According to our findings, the sudden paucity of this product in the mass market was caused primarily by the significant production cuts of its manufacturing plant. Despite the constant demand, it seems that the maintenance... Holy yap. You're just giving these rarities to us. Blimey, that's actually the nicest thing someone's done for us in a while. The viewership... Yeah, as I predict, the viewership is going way down because no gambling. The gambling has run out. Oh, you ain't have bad specs. You're going up in my list. What do you mean, Heathcliff? I thought he already was, like, at the very top of your list because he's so cool when you were his assistant. No need to reevaluate the personability of my character on my account assistant. They're from Martin's stash anyway. Without an owner to claim them, they were bound to end up collecting dust in the corner of some lost and found box. If spirits truly do exist, and if Martin had indeed chosen to haunt this very spot, I'm certain he would have chimed in to say, "That seems like the reasonable thing to do, boss." Once again, he wasn't wrong, but his palpable lack of concern for the feelings of those around him seemed to suggest that there was indeed no reason for us to reconsider his personality. Bloody hell, mate. You could have left with that. Oh, I think some of that went down the wrong pipe. Release the Heathcliff list. What is that? The dopamine of watching someone gambling is addicting. True. Because you are not the one who is spending money. Spend your own money for gambling. Ruin your own lives. I promote gambling wholeheartedly. Of course, food's not there to look pretty. I agree, Hohenheim. After all, what use are all these delicacies if we just let them sit and spoil? Toads! Gulp. I can't like gulp. But these tasties go bad, right? Gulp. Is it that good? It is good, but not that good, Executive Manager. She's simply a glutton with no regard for flavor. You know, I do feel pretty bad for Dante every time we get a chance to eat something good. What with being unable to eat and all. I don't think it's something to feel bad about. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Muttering, I looked up to stare at Rodeo. Oh yeah, that really hit the spot. Somebody stop me, because I can't. Down her third can of the drink. That's me with Pepsi Max. True, true. Can we get a true in chat? I never actually tasted Pepsi Max. I don't think they even sell it here. That reminds me. I had once cobbled together a gustation simulator as a hobby project. Gustation simulator? Gestation? Gustation? Well, as we must all be aware, energy gel is the most efficient form of sustenance. It is tiny, highly caloric, yet, unfortunately, makes for quite a flavorless gustatory experience. So, I have devised a gadget that, once a food item is placed and scanned in its flavor analyzer, It transfers its exact flavor profile directly to its wearer. It is rather simple to equip and operate too. Simply wearing it on your wrist should transfer the flavor information to the wearer, but I must have misplaced it. I gotta say, that sounds pretty revolutionary of how dismissive you are about it, like it's some kind of toy you bash together. The joy must come from the invention and demonstration of the technology itself. Indeed, my fellows would, following the regular Illuminators conferences, cast their erstwhile prime inventions into boxes of miscellanea. Decent guess, but you're half wrong. I had indeed intended to distribute it to my team, were it not for that single fault. What is that single fault, you ask? When worn for too long, the device would start recognizing even the mere act of breathing as eating. Which, I want to sing Chan Chan there, I don't know. Chan Chan. Every breath I took brought the rush of thick, cloying Basque cheesecake flavor onto my tongue. It would normally be a rather scrumptious delicacy, but when it taints the very air I breathe, it inspires nothing but nausea in my mouth. And thanks to that, I ended up uncontrollably emptying the contents of my stomach on the floor. Ew. The worst thing Ishmael can say is ew. But perhaps that should not be a problem for subjects who are not coerced to breathe by their autonomic nervous system, such as your manager. Oh, does that mean I'll finally get to partake in Rhoda's food critiquing session during our next team dinner? By the looks of it, they seem quite excited about that prospect. Very well, I will begin my search henceforth. Then... Interesting that the Walpurgis alarms are even in the fucking research facility. Not only on the bus. Interesting. Were these alarms connected to this facility as well? Indeed. Every location located to Limbus Company is equipped with relevant devices to detect the arrival of Walpurgis Knights. Once the familiar green light and the accompanying alarm began to blare, Faust, who had been wordlessly leaning against the wall with her arms crossed, slowly shuffled towards us. She was aura farming in the distance. Damn. Like, I'm not here to talk with y'all. I'm pissed. I'm stupid Faust. She seemed unusually exhausted, so I thought I might ask her if everything was okay, but... Have the corridor repairs progressed enough for us to explore this scenario, Hohenheim? Of course. Contrary to someone who insisted that its frequency is not something we can reliably predict, I had intuited that this odd phenomenon, with a taste for green illuminations, would be arriving soon, and made the corridor repairs one of our high-priority goals. I see. Thank you. Huh? Maybe now is a bad time. That response was indeed most unexpected. Completely breaks the expected behavior patterns. He looks so distraught by that, Jesus. Dante, let us enter without delay. Huh? Well, okay. It sounded as though Hohenheim muttered something at us at the last second, but his voice was soon devoured by the sinners and their raucous chatter, accompanied by the slurping noise of drinks guzzled down. B-A-O. Depressing. Yeah, let's see. We're in the welfare team section. Maybe it's blue or because that's their main color? This place is pretty big too. Not as big as Central Command, but this place has got a pretty high ceiling. Bro is genuinely flabbergasted. True. Hohenheim, like, is such good friends actually. Fast. They have such a good relationship that he knows. He knows. They need those alarms so everyone in Limbus Company know when they can gamble all their lunacy in Dawn. This place is pretty big too. Not as big as Central Command, but this place... I already read that. Couldn't they have changed the colors of interior design of the soul? Different lights, sure, but ain't all these hallways samey looking? It's starting to get a bit old for me. I think consistency is a good thing, actually. The library always throws something new at us every visit, and there were times when we got killed before we even knew what was going on. Or Soph, if our lives be forfeit all the same, was that not say that they are best spent on new experiences? New experiences such as witnessing the color with our own eyes? Isn't our bloke's blue scythe sliced and diced you more than a dozen times, lass? Don't tell me you enjoyed every single one of them. They're talking about Ree and Lamau. Don Quixote, I don't think you fought the color. Hey, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't consider your lives to be forfeit all the same. More death equals more pain for me, you know? Well, despite their relative predictability, it is inadvisable to underestimate the former L Corp's ordeals, because they are also characterized by progressively intensifying danger levels. Danger levels? Indeed. The scenarios first began with the dawn, then it was the noon, followed by suppression of a VAR risk level abnormality. Okay, chat. An interesting thing I noticed in some like Discord servers and places where P-Moon is discussed. The moment Walpurgis was brought up, right? And, you know, it's got like a lot of fan service for WALPCorp, like it's got the UI, it's got the Sephra, and all that stuff. People like legit asking like, what the fuck is this? What kind of UI element is this? Like, I'm pretty sure the Enkeflin bar is gonna appear in the fight. Like, I've seen a screenshot of that. And people legit asking like, what is that? What is that supposed to represent? Jesus, this fan base really is very, very, very Limbus only. It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounter would pose a greater level of danger than the ordeal of noon. Ah, you must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Faust. Yes. Following the deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dusk. Blimey, you certainly got talent for spectacle. Say you had the habit of stalling, waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are you? Faust does not care for such useless, vain theatrical... What? Screw your joking, lass. You didn't have to be so cross about it. She's very pissed about the stupid Faust. I should probably sort out a few doubts for Faust to go over in our next consultation session. Yeah, bring back consultation sessions, please. We'd better focus on the ordeal at hand first. Faust, mind shedding some more light on it? The time will be dusk, and the color is amber. The food chain is set to appear in this ordeal. The food chain? Isn't that whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten? Why? Why is it gotta be bugs again? While still mulling over what Faustin had just said, Rhodia, who seemed to have noticed something squirming in the distance, burst into a disgusted, irritated rant. Ever since last time, it's just been one thing after another trying to gross me out. Is this also supposed to be one of the goals the so-called scenario set up? Well, still holding the can of jelly drink in her hand. Ah, there it goes. I've completely lost my appetite. Either finish chewing before you speak, or wipe that revulsed grimace off your face if you insist on shoveling the jelly down regardless of the creature's sight. One lapse in decorum at a time. Fortunately, Executive Manager, the entity's movement speed appears notably slow. Meticulous distance measuring coupled with a methodical stratagem should allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right, there's no need to rush. If we can just make sure to move faster than those things do, we should be fine. They are slow, but when they attack, they kind of, like, cross the entire corridor. Not really, no. They are low-key annoying. Yay, we get second warning. Let's go. I'm gonna up the volume a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright. Current mode. Has modes? I don't think I read that in his thing. Anyway. We just kind of win rate, honestly. Like, I don't see anything bad happening here. Can just, like, do something like this, maybe. Who was targeting that? You. Yeah. Wait, I'm stupid, actually. I think while I'm streaming, right? My IQ might be dropping, like, constantly. Or maybe another chance may be that I'm legit stupid, like, in general. Because that defense, like, I didn't need to do that. I could just, like, slot in headshot. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're wasting all of our skill freeze here. Great. Do we have any... Okay, the passives have something here. They're also called Bong Bong, which I also knew. Like, what the fuck is this? Bong Bong actually fucking, you know? By the way, you need to check B-salts and the new Russia ID dialogue and identity info. There are a few interesting dialogues in them. Alright. Ordeals are quite distinct from other melodies. They are vivid representations of intense traumas dredged up at random from humanity's dreams that course through the farthest depths of this company. How could such a flavorful beverage end up being called Bong Bong? Yeah, I wonder. At less than 60% HP, heal 30% HP. Okay. Game preparing herd migration. Use herd migration turn start. So they just kind of... If this unit is staggered, recover from stagger. If Bun Bun is on the battlefield, passive does not activate. So do they just kind of retreat? That's it? What the fuck is herd migration? There's probably like an attack like right here that with the red triangle. On attack hit against a target with damage type, the target is weak or fatal. To inflict one bind. That's nothing. Their resistances are very much favoring Merceau over here. Faint aroma Yoshi can solo this. Whatever. I don't like solos, like, genuinely. Nagoya, this is probably the most easiest ordeal I have done so far, mostly because of the new Merceau just doing so much damage. Yeah, I can see that. It really is geared towards Merceau because of his Pierce and Wrath. They essentially take 3x damage from all that. Yeah. Maybe like do that. Yeah, that looks fine. And you do that. Yep. I don't know. I was never one to do solos, really. Because, like, they're kind of just retry swap most of the time. Like, oh, I rolled tails on that evade and I got staggered. So time to retry the stage. Just kind of like that. And I'm not interested in it. I want to play with a variety of IDs at the same time. Not just with one. Like, I did a couple of solos back in the day, and it was just not really that fun. Oh, now it changed to warning 1. First warning. Interesting. Just do whatever now. Okay, now it has herd relocation. Recover from stagger and escape from the encounter. In chain battles, give this unit slot to a substitute unit and move to the rearmost place in the backup units. Okay, so it's just retreat. Basically retreat. Yeah, the evade skill is something that we need to prevent. So we're just gonna prevent that. It's as easy as that. Which can like flash this or something. It's fine. And Team Captain buff also gives bullet IDs 30% more damage and SP heal, besides the usual effect of an extra skill free and one less. Yeah, I see. Huge damage. And then Yosha just kind of finishes off some of them. Cool. Well, let's actually check the captain status effect. Why not? Potency +2. Base skills famine +30. Bad ammo, heal 10 SP. Go resources. Oh, whatever, man. How many people do, 21. Okay. That is fine. That is a-okay. I'm thinking maybe I'll save Atelier Logic for now. Just to, nuke the, because there's probably gonna be a boss, right? At the end of this. If I had to guess. Like, it is dusk, right? So we're gonna face the big worm. Surely. Good stuff. Wow, Beast Salt is so good. He does so well against, you know, these clearly weak enemies that are designed to be weak against him. Yeah, see? I knew it. I knew it. Get absolutely going for bullseye with 4 concentration, by the way. It's better to question this, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna do something like this, maybe. Just kill this. Kill that. And just like... is a thing. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that was overkill. That was very much overkill. Come on, crit. Crit, bro. You can do it. Ah, no crit. Unfortunate. Let's go! Me when I'm fanning the hammer? Jeez. Do I have Ryoshu for Kauja? Yes, I do. Do I have to remain oneself? Is it even gonna be good? Maybe. Perhaps. And the others can just do whatever. He can do that. Warning shot is crazy though. Get like regret online or something. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. That's okay. This seems like Iran occupation. Fuck off. The story's fine. I thought there would be more to it, honestly. Maybe there's a scene after the everything that's gonna happen. after the fight. Crazy. Probably not even that worth it because I don't even use Furukawa. Maybe it needed like resonance or some shit. I don't know. I just needed that nebulizer. You know, it's unfortunate that it's absolute pride res. Oh well. Yeah, just fucking kill it. Just end it. Who cares? How many bullets you have? 6? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's probably better to do this. Me when I'm favored. You do have like some source of SP healing, right? I mean, it's fine if you lose a clash. You're gonna restore SP anyway that way. Actually, it's gonna get staggered before that. Yeah. I don't like this WALPURGIS now for the event gameplay. It's literally made only for B salt. Even the passives of the enemies are made only for B salt. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, 750 damn. Look at that B salt upscale. Yeah, yeah. This event is made for B salt. Yeah, true. Yeah, shut up, Chesed. The cheeser. It wasn't as complicated as I had thought. Eyes forward. The largest hostile remains standing. Do not drop your guard until this. I cannot speak. Fun fact: Hornet Salt can solo mode the easy. Yeah, I know. Well, just keep ahead with that plausible frick of a turtle and we're sorted. Ain't as if the bastard's spitting venom and eats you to the bone. Besides, if it was that dangerous, Callhead wouldn't have shoved the rest of them off to the lobby for a breather, yeah? It shouldn't be allowed to land but a single blow that shall be crunched between its jaws in dreadful haste. Yammer so too was consigned to such a fate. Oh. I only asked him to slow down so we could proceed more safely. Didn't think it would turn out like that. Feels so bad. Jesus. Dante is a scrub. Just fucking jobbing Merceau to those fucking Amber guys. Merceau specifically, who was made for this WALPURGIS. Like, what? Excuse me. Dante might be the worst fucking Limbus player, canonically. I too found myself on the verge of becoming prey to it, but Merceau's unhesitating interposition spared me that outcome. I'm indeed indebted to him. That Sephora block grown in this place is real sawed too. Hesed, was it? Kept nattering while we were busy scrapping. Now that's over, he switched the radio off just to sort of have a copy. Maybe it's his way of saying that the best welfare perk for employees is neglect. Interesting. Interesting perspective, Honolulu. Excuse me, less talking, more helping, do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely durable, and I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to kill it, huh? Her irritated muttering spilling into motion, Ishmael swung her weapon for the air hard against the gigantic bug's carapace. And as though that had been just the blow needed to end it, the creature split into pieces, its bulk crashing to the floor in chunks. And with that... The bulbous, engorged orange pustule on the insect's back burst with a sticky, wet pop, spraying its contents all over Ishmael. First green and now orange. You got a knack for getting sprayed. Yeah, for real. Like, why? We also had that in Council 5 where she was covered in Ahab's guts or the whale's guts, someone's guts. Someone really likes covering Ish with all sorts of yucky stuff. Are you okay? Is she? No, just stay there. This is nothing. I've been splashed with far worse out at the sea. Wait a minute. This somehow smells familiar. Now look. What was that? For a split second, her face brightened, just to scrunch up into a grimace shake. Oi, what's wrong? Ease up, Heath. Some of that stuff even got into her mouth. Just think how awful that must feel. Taste, I mean. You probably can't even put into words. Ugh. No. Someone, get over here and give it a taste. What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of that nasty goo? No, that's not it. I'm not being weird or anything, it's just shocking. Shockingly rank, is it? If you're gonna croak from it, we're not daft enough to queue up and join you, yeah? If you keep kicking it like that... Oh, darn it! Huh? Yvko went abruptly quiet as well. I've tasted this before. What? About an hour back. Yeah, this is the drink. The little worms. They call them the juice boxes, but now it's the drink. I found odd discarded yonder and thought to retrieve it. Isan slipped gently between Heathcote's furrowed stare and Ishmael's resolute nod. Yeah, they have the Vault Tech guy, just casually. Resting within his hands were sheets of paper. One was a garish flyer featuring a mascot reading a soda can with an exaggerated smile. And the other was a booklet that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device. ICC-free FLO, Bun Juicy Squeezer, Orange Instruction Manual. Table of Contents, Breeding and Feeding, Exterior Carapace Vesicle Harvest, Liquid Extraction and Storage Procedures. Yummers. What that means... This is kind of... Okay. This is real anime expressions at this point. Damn. Looks kind of weird. No, it can't be. It can't. The flyer. Yeah, what does the flyer say? Go on. Shake a shake, zig a zing. New launch, dancing bun orange flavor, it says. We've seen the can of that flyer before. The same can that's still within our line of sight. The same can that Rhodia's holding in her right hand. The container of Bun's so-called vesicles, or pulp. No. That can't be right. It can't be. Rhodia! You watched Rhodia unravel, eyes quaking as she muttered to herself. Next instant, the world went dark, as though the candle that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. We found ourselves back in a familiar place. Okay, what was that, like, pseudo-horror sequence? The drink being called Bong Bon and Bun is the best part of the event. That's true. It was deliberate. Like, 100%. We found ourselves back in a familiar place. Ah, you're back. Just in time. Manager, I found the gestation simulator for you. Power back to full, along with some minor modifications, given your anatomical limitation that keeps mastication off the list of your physical abilities. But before we proceed, care to explain the cause of this collective display of nausea? It can't be, no, not possible. This one seems to have complete lost her senses. Was the ordeal more challenging than expected? The ordeal itself was fine, it's just that there was another ordeal we had to. When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretive device for that clockwork tick-tock. This mode of communication is certainly less than inefficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the dancing bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. Try activating the function and see whether you're able to taste it. No thanks. You're shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal? Yes, I'm good. Sorry, guys. Maybe this will be the only time the absence of mouth feels like a blessing. Yeah, that was a cute little story. I like that.
경미한 손실을 제외하면 완벽에 가까운 제압이었습니다. 이제 말씀하셨던 야근을 속히.
어이, 알후가 탈출해.
The winning quote just has like a siren blaring and Ryoshu interjecting. Oh, that's crazy.
류슈 팀원에게도 육체적 타격이 가능한 무기의 승인을 검토해 주십시오, 관리자님.
Anyway, yeah. That was Walpurgis. This really was our Walpurgis. I can just claim everything, right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I got the entirety of easy mode completed easily. Now we just need hard mode. We can do hard mode, and I think that's gonna be it. I reckon. So since Raph is so good, we might as well take Sinclair. Wujet is pretty good. And she's modern. Honestly, yeah, I have a hard time replacing this. Hi, Yoshide. Please check B-Soul defeated Whale. It's so Peem. Well, let's see. Does he kill himself? He probably kills himself, right?
포자 제어에 실패했습니다, 관리자님. 1벌이 17, 현재 21마리까지 관측됩니다. 남은 인원으로 D0450-2의 제압 확률은 0.3%. 함께해서 영광이었습니다, 관리자님.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it makes sense because of Queen Bee, since she does infect employees. Makes sense. Do you have anything?
마침내 오늘 그 어스름이라는 시련을 두 눈으로 못.
What? She knows about the TT2 protocol? Holy fuck. Crazy, actually. What?
또 시작이군. 다시 시간이 돌아가는 건가?
Damn, that's crazy, actually. Wait, does that imply that she dies to the Dusk Ordeal because of the defeat well? And she knows that the manager is gonna retry Date just to save her? Or something along those lines. Damn. Very interesting. I think we'll be fine.
명령 지역으로 이동.
Yeah, the lore implications in these IDs are kind of insane. Okay, I have about 20 minutes to complete this hard mode thing. I know that one of the achievements is bugged as of currently. What even makes them hard? Oh, it's gonna retreat pretty soon. I guess the main idea is just to kill the little ones and let the big one escape. I think that's the idea here. Hmm. Yeah, something like that. Probably.
각오될 시간이다. 잔후에.
The attack weight 1 got fixed. Okay, that's good.
계약 계획의 경쟁이 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 거야.
I love how Ryoshu just comes in to execute once that Merceau couldn't kill. That's very nice. Ooh. What are these rolls, bruh?
클리프트 억지력을 조금
말해주지 않으면
강화했어.
이미 허점을 파악.
내가 말했지.
오제트의
복제팀은 나름대로
Alright.
상호 취약점을 놓치지 않지.
We'll just do yeah, staggering him is not exactly the best idea, I don't feel like. But then again, we do have 2 skill frees. Perhaps we can just speedrun him? Yeah, something like that.
타겟 포착. 1시 반.
Ugh, good damage. Good ass damage. Damn.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데.
Yeah, just straight up staggered that one. That might be... No, that's not a stagger.
관리자님은
Oh, that's fine.
그래도 어디에 누구니 좋지. 직원들을
Ooh, yes. Yes. Very good.
활활 타는 마음도 오래 가지 못할
Got another one. Coming right up.
전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
Fuck it. Just throw everything against it. Better yet, activate regret. Let's go! Huge. Can we actually kill it this turn? Ooh. Insane damage, Jesus Christ. Oh, that regret is gonna do this as well. So much. Yeah, we just straight up insta killed it.
조용하지?
Who even cares at this point, am I right?
이렇게는
This is a win rate central now.
위험도 당할 거라는 사실.
You might wanna do something like binds, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. That's very much fine.
각오될 시간이다. 잔후에.
Oh my god, those unopposed attacks are so good. Jesus, Ryoshu is a beast. I don't think Heathcliff will even get to use his binds. Maybe
구서배치가 잘못된 거.
there's a good chance. What? Wait a minute. Why did that happen? I thought range attacks. Okay. Maybe I misunderstood something about those enemies. Okay, good binds. Oh, they got another big one. Oh, I see, I see.
몰라도
Do you have your Atelier bullet? Yeah, you do.
그 희생을 값싸게
아.
보는 게 아니라면 한상 체제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
Yeah, so
목적이 그런 게 아니.
we can do something like
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
ADD maybe? Or we can just do more binds, honestly. That's fine too. Just ego spam, Lamau. We do this. We do this. Yeah, something like that. That's fine. Do you have Merceau time ego? I think I do, yeah. But I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Crossbound past. I think better damage is legit from his rap skills. Yeah, that's fine.
포위만 구축.
We're just gonna be pretty much gambling on that Atoya bullet. But that's okay. Ooh, huge. Listening to second warning is always a treat. Oh, she's gonna trigger her thing. Let's go. That's kind of sizable bleed count. Like if someone gets a little bit too fucked up, maybe this fight can pose a danger. Potentially. Unlikely, honestly, but still.
전술 시야 전개.
Alright.
뒤에 눈을 봐.
We're blasting for this fight, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Me when I'm in full bloom. I wish you could go first, but that's impossible because of binds. Probably shouldn't have used that, but still. You can clash, I guess.
포위만 구축.
Oh boy. That rap skill is gonna be huge. Oh my god. The large numbers are very satisfying.
돌아.
Magnificent end.
모든 것들과
Huge.
모두
Oh, bro might be dead. Yeah, Atoya bullet isn't even needed.
끔찍한 일이 벌어지기 전에 제압했네.
Who needs Atoya logic at this point? Who cares about that? I'll do like this, this. I do want to spend more bullets, I think, yeah. Do you want to spend more bullets? Yeah, I kind of do. You just defend. Maybe there's gonna be a third one. Is that right? Yeah, that seems alright.
사고될 시간이다. 잔후회.
New content always feels good. What doesn't feel good is that when you play new content, you kind of just don't play the game anymore. Because what's there to do in the game except farm boxes in mirror dungeons? Cool stagger. Hanwoo is gonna do very good here. Ah, unfortunate.
전술 시야 전개.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
Okay, that's
그들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
5.
그 희생을
One of them is about to run.
항상 제 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
What are you doing here?
알고 있잖아.
What are you doing? What do you even do? What do you even do here? What do you even do here? I'm gonna save this. This is fine. Yeah, you just do this, I guess. Let's take the shot. That's warning shot, and that's blossoming. I guess you can do that. You'll kill it 100%. Then you just, you do this and you do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That retreat isn't even gonna matter. Huge. Big damage. The Soul Crown Cycle and Limbus company is both a blessing because I can take my time with the content, but also a curse because of how slow it is. Yeah. Like a person, I really want to play this game more. And so that's why this game really needs some reusable content that's not MD. Like I'm begging Kim Ji-hoon, please. I'm on my knees.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라는 한상 퇴자압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 관리자님도 알고
What can be good here? I think Ebony Stem? Question mark. How good are you against Gluttony? No Gluttony, no Bride. Can't even see that shit. Someone told me something about passives? No. Some interactions or whatever. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, just kill it, it's fine. Alright. 500 damage, but that's probably because of the staggered guy. 86, yeah, pretty decent. Okay, good. Magnificent. Huge. Big damage. Another bang bang. Yes, headshot. Yeah, we're not gonna kill right now, but damn. Yeah, let me just kind of win rate, actually damage rate. Return fire, casually dealing like 230 damage. Damn. Good. Maybe an update to main story where they update all the old counters to be up to counter 9 difficulty, also menu to pick any main boss fight, so don't have to do the insane dungeon. Yeah. I don't like everyone and their mother already suggested the hard mode for the story. And I think that's not the play, honestly. That's not the play. Even if you update every single main story stage to level 60, it's not gonna really do anything. Because the design of those stages is already kind of outdated. Complete suppression after defeating 3+ enemies with a single attack skill. Okay, I see now. Just gotta bring like an ego or something. It's gonna be a lot of work for PM. A lot of manpower gonna be required to actually do this in a way that doesn't just upgrade everyone to level 60. And two, if they do just upgrade their own to 060, the content is not gonna be any less boring. Like, I'm gonna be real. The fights are not gonna become more hard or whatever. Swashbuckle orange, true. With the modern IDs that are steadily getting more and more powerful, despite the climbing level that they get, like 055, 060. Yeah, eventually this hard mode is not gonna be enough. It's just gonna be a waste, really. They really need to redesign those fights from the ground up, and even then, even after that, they will still get power crept. They will still be easy after some time, a year or two, who knows. But there should be a mode where you can fight like main story bosses by themselves. Like I always wanted that one. Like in Honkai Impact 3rd, you can fight a boss and you can just like add difficulty modifiers to it. And based on how many difficulty modifiers you add, you get like a better score. So something like that in Limbus would be very good. Just like a scaling kind of modular challenge. Where you have progressive rewards based on how many modifiers you add, and then you could do a leaderboard. You can do without leaderboard. It's fine. Honkai had a leaderboard, and because of that, the meta was very competitive because it included premium currency. But the modifiers from extreme and main story bosses would actually be fun, I suppose. Yeah. Power creep is lower accurate, more powerful mirror IDs being now reachable due to our center's increasing strength. Yeah, it is lower accurate. It doesn't change the fact that gameplay suffers from that. Like the older content, game power crept and getting progressively easy. Like Lei Hang is like even like considering more Cetus. Just because IDs are getting more and more powerful, Lei Hang is not going to be the benchmark that he is today. Like everyone is just kind of throwing IDs against the Lei Hang to see how powerful they are. Because he has more Cetus. And because Lei Hang is a cool boss fight. It's just that power creep is inevitable in gacha games, unfortunately. And Kim Ji-hoon takes such a stance towards power creep where, you know, he doesn't really do anything to prevent it or to give new content that actually, you know, matches that power creep. Yeah, the Lei Hang solos coming out like 1 picosecond after an ID drops. That's true, yeah. In Uptype 5 we trust. That's not even an Uptype 5 issue. That's like, that's the lack of content issue. We don't have... The current level of tools that the player has, like how powerful IDs are at the moment, they far exceed everything the game has to offer right now in terms of difficulty. They far exceed that. MD Extreme is already solved, pretty much. And besides, it's not even that necessary of a game mode. It's just like for shits and giggles. Refraction Railway was never hard. Like, ever since fucking Railway 3, it wasn't hard. Like, Railways 1 and 2, Railway 1 was hard because no one could build a proper team because there were no good IDs at that time. There were either IDs with nonsensical design that got past testing somehow. People like Rabbit Heathcliff or Egos like Foodsack. And And there were like no teams whatsoever, and only charge like existed. I think other statuses did not exist. They were barely a thing. And season 2 was the fuck ass loop, which everyone hated. So you know. And after that, railways were never hard, just to like pass it and not do any turn count bullshit, just to get the rewards. If you do turn count thing, then yeah, I guess you can optimize, but even still, it's not even that hard. You just retry swap. But yeah, refresh railways not hard. Story, kind of, honestly, with the addition of continues, difficulty of the story, it should rise. It should be better. With Counter 9, we definitely see an improvement in that. Like some fights are auto battlers, sure, because you know other ally units kind of carry you. But some other fights are still pretty entertaining in their difficulty. Like the first Pinky Nurse Spotter. No, not. Oh yeah, true actually. The first Pinky Nurse Spotter. The second one's pretty decent. Then the ring, the first ring Nurse Spotter, and is that it? Like Sora, I guess. Yeah, that's it, really. Compared to Counter 8, like the only difficult fight was Lei Hang. That's it. They're considering adding more modes, but if it pushes focus on the story proper way, I'd rather bear the MD. I'm of the opinion, Encore, you're rocking it, just because. I did like Ren boss fight with Albina. It was okay. It wasn't hard or anything. It had the mechanics, at the very least, so that's cool. But I do feel like still with, you know, the story since season 6 could afford to sacrifice an Intervallo and the Valp story and some other stuff to have to develop the story, right? Let's just say that. We're not gonna point fingers towards a certain collab because it's unconfirmed. It's not something that we can, you know, definitely answer. But if we can afford, you know, sacrificing intervals and stuff for story, I do feel like it would be valuable to sacrifice like bog gags or something, right? Or refraction railways in order to add a permanent game mode. It's because it is gonna be reusable content, while the bog gags are just gonna be one and done. Yeah, it was sacrificed to meet the schedule. Yes, that's true. It's just that people are either accusing PM of sacrificing interval in order to make the Arknights collab, or they don't accuse them and they just say, yeah, that's for the Counter 9 polish. That was basically what was happening there. But yeah, either way, I guess that's it. I'm gonna be on Lei Hang Gaming stream probably, or maybe not. I don't know. Is he on his server at the moment? I'm not sure. I think he is on his server. Yeah, I can join him after I like eat some food or something. Yeah. One more question before I go. Are you gonna stream other PM games? Yes, I am planning to finish Lobotomy Corporation at some point. I do have some recordings right now on my YouTube channel of like part 1, part 2. Maybe I don't remember part 3. Do I have that? So if you're interested, you can watch those VODs. But at the time, I'm really focused on editing my huge video essay. It's gonna be 4 hours, guys. How the fuck am I supposed to finish that shit? 4 hours. Oh my god. Either way. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for visiting. What is it on? It's on the visual novel. It's not even PM related. You'll see it like in a month or so, maybe. I don't know when I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna make it. It's like maybe 70% done, but I still really need to return to the editing minds. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. I got every WALP ID in 165 posts, if anyone was wondering. Goodbye to everyone, and good luck on your WALPURGIS pulls. Take care.